I wanted to talk to you about Britain's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I know you will have spoke about this a million times before, but not with our listeners. You went on it when you were dead young. We watched your video at lunch. Yeah.
I thought it was cute.
I've never watched it.
Have you not?
Nah.
Do you want to watch it now?
No.
Have you not watched it?
Never. I
Why?
remember I went to a house party once and they put it on the TV.
Oh, that's muggy.
And everyone watched it and I just left. I was like, I can't watch it.
I don't blame you.
I hate it.
Yeah.
I just hate me on there.
Yeah. I didn't love it.
No.
Why is there not like an awkward one?
The worst thing as well is because obviously Pudsey won it. Like,
The dog.
Was Pudsey the dog?
yeah. But I got to the semis and the person who won my semis was a guy in a hula hoop.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, it doesn't do great for your confidence.
Yeah, that would hit yourself.
Yeah, a grown man with a hula hoop, which is made for little girls,
Beat
like,
me.
was better at being talented than you were.
But then how old was he? You were so young, babe, weren't you? Like, you were just starting off.
16.
Like, that's a baby. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but are you saying how old was the hula hoop guy? As
Yeah.
if the older he is, the more impressive it is. I'd argue the exact opposite.
No, I feel like if you're fucking 88 and doing a hula hoop, that's kind of impressive. That's good going.
Do you know what? I'll
lad.
give you that actually. I think there's like a bit where it peaks.
Yeah,
Do
definitely.
you know what I mean? I think it's a trough. So hula hoop impressive with a hula hoop
Yeah.
starts up here at like 6,
Uh-huh.
and then it comes slowly down as you age up.
Yeah.
But then you hit like 60, and it just goes all the way back up into infinity. If you're 122 and you're getting to semi-finals of Britain's Got Talent using a hula hoop,
Yeah.
fucking fair play, June.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Agree.
that's never been said before.
So you got to the semi-final,
Yeah.
and then you sort of exposed to this massive audience at the age of 16.
Yeah.
And I remember, because we met when you started doing like open spot gigs for Hot Water
Yeah.
and stuff. What was that like? What did you feel like going into the world of stand-up as a kid?
Fucking stupid.
Oh,
it was
Babs.
like because I auditioned the year before, and I never got through because you have to go to like the producers thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that sound because I wanted to like when you do stand up, you've got to start like under the radar, go slow, do all the shit gigs, build up, get better.
Uh-huh.
That's what I knew at 15. I was like, that's what I want to do.
Yeah.
And then the year after, they got in touch with me saying we're looking for comedians. Come down and audition.
Mm.
And my parents were like, well, you may as well. Like, you're not going to lose anything. So we just went, got through the producers, got through into the live stages and that.
Uh-huh.
But it was just like, because I was 16, I was in sixth form. I was just never exposed to the world. So
Yeah.
I was getting like a lot of positive things, but when you're getting abuse at 16, you don't really know how to deal with it because,
I feel like that's
Like-
just horrible. That.
yeah, but it's
When you
it's
say
just-
abuse, you mean people tweeting and stuff?
yeah,
Yeah.
just people giving me shit, like, which I understand because when you're out on TV, there's going to be people who don't like you. That's just life.
I know. But that's a really young age to have to get your head around that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had to get my head around that at like 22, 23. And it really messed me up. Like, I really struggled. So I can only imagine how much harder that would have been 10 years younger. It's a difficult pill to swallow, babe.
Yeah, it was tough. It's took me about 8 years to get like fully around it all.
As in, get your head around the way people sort of like treated you and that.
Yeah, like I'm like all my mates like loving me now. Like like we all like everyone rips each other.
Yeah.
And like I think it's because I got it like at such a young age where I'm just not asked anymore.
Yeah.
Like because I could just compare it to how I was back then. There's no way I can feel like that again. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, but
It's a big part, I think, of like a working class mentality is people abusing you who you don't know is horrific.
Yeah.
But I can say the exact same thing they have to you.
Yeah.
And you take it as like a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because you know that your mate wouldn't say that if he meant it or thought it or whatever. You're just trying to make your mates feel like a bit of a cunt because it's a funny thing
Yeah.
to do. Like the lads, so we've been mates for like a decade now.
Yeah.
And the lads at the comedy club in Liverpool that we've sort of grown up with and all sort of came through the ranks together, we're fucking horrific to each other.
Yeah.
But we're even more horrific to the people we actually don't like outside the circle who are never involved in the nights out.
Oh, no, I think all mates, all good friends rip each other.
Yeah.
Me and the lasses are exactly the same. We call each other worse than pickpockets. But if anyone else does it, fucking woe betide them.
Did you say we call each other worse than pickpockets?
Wait, aye?
Is that a phrase?
Aye?
What's it mean?
Wait, pickpocket's a kind of shit thing to be called, isn't it? So we'll call you worse.